Hey, what's up guys? And this is Gangesh Learning and this is your Ruby class. So in this tutorial we are going to see something about hashes. So what are hashes? So in the previous class we saw what are arrays. Arrays are kind of a collection of objects. So hashes are actually a collection of key value pairs. So it's like your dictionary. So what is your dictionary? Dictionary is actually a collection of your words and their meanings. It's the same way with the hashes. In hashes you have some keys, and then for those keys we have some values. So this is kind of a very important data structure for computer science, and because you can always find some meaningful information related to some key. So it makes very easy to look for something when you know the key. So, and also hashes are very fast, and you are going to see them everywhere in Ruby programming. So hashes are very important. So we are going to see something related to hashes. So this is more like introductory class, and so, yeah. So we are going to start with how do we create a hash. A is the name of our hash, and we are going to define a hash. Name. So name is our key and John is the value, and age is again our key and it is 25. So this is the way we create our hash. This is one way of creating hash actually. So we put two curly brackets, and then inside that we write the key, its value, comma, key, its value, and so on and so forth. So we can continue doing things like this. Now key, for this class just take it as the key will be something that could be translated into a string, name, address, these things. And value could be anything. For value you could be just you can put anything here. You can put another hash here, you can put array, you can put number like we have here, and then you can put a string, anything you can put it here. So this is our hash, enter. So you can see this is our hash. Now how do we access elements inside this hash? So we will access them similar to the way we accessed elements in array, but rather than using index position we will be using keys. So suppose we want to access the name, then we will write it like a colon name, then we have our value John. So one thing, when you created your hash you used name, but the hash that you've got after creating your initializing your hash was something colon name. So what is that? What is the difference between name and colon name? So name is kind of your key. So if you create your hash like this, then your key will be of a particular class which we call symbol in Ruby. So symbols are immutable, and there are other properties of symbols also. So we are going to look at the symbols in the next class, but for the moment just understand that you create hash like this, and it actually creates your keys in the form of a symbol, which means your key name will be preceded by colon, and when you have to access that key then you will use it as a symbol. So for creation you will use the syntax like this, but after that when you have to access you will use something like this. Okay, so this is our hash. Now suppose you want to access some key which doesn't exist, like I'm going to access address. Okay, so it doesn't raise any error, it just gives you a nil value. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to add some another key value to this hash, to this already existing hash. So a address is equal to London, enter. Okay, so now let's have a look at our hash. Is there any new key value there? Because we have given a key here in the symbol form and then a value. Okay, a. Now you can see that our hash, it has changed. It has these two previous key values and now the another one, the one that we just assigned. Okay, so just to confirm that this is a hash, I'm going to show you a.class. Now one or two methods very quickly. A dot keys. Okay, so it will list you all the keys in the hash: name, age, address. Now I'm just going to try a dot values. Yes, so here you have John 25 London. So these are the values. And let's try a dot length 3. So there are 3 key values pairs. Okay, so that was all about hashes. For the time being, we will see a lot more about hashes, so many things regarding hashes, advanced topics also, but this is the first class regarding hashes. See you guys in the next class, and we will be discussing about this thing, symbols. Okay, bye, good day.